Oh. Whoa, that was quite an entrance to a video. We had just arrived at the house that we're going to start renovating and then realized that the tree branches were falling on our car. I mean, this just shows how much work this house is going to be, and we haven't even walked in. So we're looking for a different parking spot. Here we have Richard and Andrew talking to each other, and of course, why am I in the back? Here we have it. Now we've already come in. The X's were done by us for demo reasons, just so we have an idea of what we're doing.
So we're here at the cat house. Excited to see what's been done, and this is what we like to do. We like to get properties that are, needing a lot of work, not pretty, to turning them into something very beautiful. So just a quick rundown.
Can we give him a round of applause? Richard was super nervous to film the video.
We're about to start demolition, so anywhere you see X's, something's getting removed.
Yeah.
The walls are going to be coming out. Take out the drywall and the trim around, so we've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to look good.
We needed a permit for these two pillars here to remove them. We still have to, we also checked to make sure that if that's a beam, we have to keep the beam. So that was another issue that we were trying to figure out. But our plan is to open up. So by opening up the space, it'll make the house and just this living room appear bigger and just with more space. Now, another thing, I don't know if you could see this, there were a ton of roaches. A little backstory on it. So we kind of nicknamed this project the cat house, although sometimes I feel like we should have named it the roach house. Obviously because there are roaches everywhere. Likely we did exterminate the house, so there shouldn't be any live roaches anywhere, hopefully. But we named it the cat house because the previous owner did have a lot of cats, and this is no hate to cats. I love cats, I love dogs, I love all animals, so this is definitely not to say anything bad about them. It's just, like all animals and humans, we urinate, and these cats just happen to urinate everywhere in the house, leaving a terrible smell, which I'll get to right now. Done a little, there you go. So this house smelled so bad. There were cats, fleas. Actually, I think there still are cats on the outside, but, and then just the smell. I could still smell it now, even with my mask on. Sorry if I'm like talking too much. So this is the hallway. And, I mean, for the most part, aside from like the little things like the smell and just like the bugs and everything, the house is in pretty good shape. There's a lot of potential, I would say. Again, the X's are just for us to know what we're going to demo, just what we're gonna get rid of, and it just makes it easier for us to remember. We have it all also written down and entered into an Excel sheet, but this just makes it a little bit more easier. So this is the hallway bathroom. There's me. And it's a good sized bathroom, but there's definitely, we can definitely make it bigger. Something we were thinking was getting rid of that wall and this wall. Originally we were thinking about putting a toilet in there, in this little space right here. But we realized to make it look bigger and just to make it just seem more modern, we want to open up the space. So we're going to knock down these walls, all of them, these, and then put a shower here. Move the toilet onto this side so that the shower's a walk-in, just like maybe without a tub right now. I think it has a tub. Let me check. Yep. So we'll maybe close it here with a glass door and have this be the entire shower. And I think especially with the glass door, it'll make it appear bigger. We're going to get rid of this vanity and put in a new one. So, there's that's the plan for this bathroom. And now going to the master bedroom. I'm just being careful not to step. There's like roads. I know they're dead, but I feel like, one, I feel bad stepping on them. And then two, they make this like crunch noise when you step on them, even though they're dead. So sorry, little guy. Yeah, so there's a lot of dead roaches all over the floor. So this is the master bedroom. It's got 2 windows. It's a pretty big space. I think it's a good size for a master bedroom, especially for this house. Something also really good about the master bedroom is the bathroom, the master bathroom. So we're also going to be doing a lot of work in here. A nice modern shower. This one looks really old. And a completely new vanity. Here's the window right here. You can kind of see outside. Now to the other bedroom. Again, so the first one we saw was the master bedroom, and this one is bedroom number 1, which is what we're calling it. Has a window. It's a good size. It has actually a pretty good sized closet too. You can kind of see in here. So I'd say the only work really we're going to do here is, well, throughout the whole house, new floors, probably new window, and maybe replace the doors, but not too much. And this is just a closet here, and then this is bedroom number 2. Also replacing the floors here. We're going to remove that middle trim there, and also we're getting rid of all the fans. We've just noticed that we're just going to keep it modern and maybe add some recessed cam lights all over, but throughout the whole house. That's what we're planning on doing. This area, what we're hoping to do, we've noticed that what increases the value to a house is the more bedrooms it has. So we want to turn this space into a bedroom. We realize it could be a dining room space, but for the most part, I think what's more appealing to buyers is just more rooms. So technically you can't call a space a room unless it has a closet. So we're gonna get a permit to add a closet to this room and then close up this space. I know it could be a little odd to have a room in the entrance of a house, but you'll see how it looks like at the end. It's gonna look really nice. I think I have an idea what it'll look like. And so like I said, we're gonna add a closet right there. Andrew drew it out. Thanks, Andrew. He drew out the closet, and then we're gonna move that trim right there, the middle trim, and then yeah, so it'll look nice. That door right there, that is to the kitchen. That's just an entryway to the kitchen, but we're gonna close that up too. So fireplace is gonna be replaced for sure. Now to the kitchen. I'd say this is definitely gonna be the spot where there's gonna be the most work done. There's roaches everywhere. Okay, so the kitchen, probably one of the most important spaces in a house. What we're planning on doing is just opening up the space, getting rid of this wall completely, definitely the cabinets, these are super outdated, and we're going to have this kind of, I guess you could say, yeah, from the living room to the kitchen, it'll be open. Oh my gosh, Richard. Look who's here, Richard. Look who decided to show up. So we're gonna open up the whole kitchen because that increased the value. You know, a nice big kitchen space with lots of light, which is another thing we want to do. Although we do have some pretty good light coming in from these windows, I think we have an idea of what we want to do just to really open it up.
Really quick note here. I do want to point out that there is a difference in the amount you would invest and spend on a property that you plan to rent out versus a property that you plan to sell. So that would be a flip and sell, and you would typically spend more and invest more in that. Whereas with a rental property, you probably would only want to do minor renovations. You don't want to spend too much because then it just ends up not being worth it.
So it's not like kind of awkwardly in the middle of the kitchen, but we're still trying to figure that out. Hence the question mark as far as that's actually the laundry room right now. That's what it currently is.
Yes, we did think about extending the kitchen all the way over here. However, We're already extending the kitchen by knocking down the wall that divides the living room and the kitchen. And we felt like this area, if we were to extend the kitchen over here, that it would look a little bit awkwardly long, and I think it's just a little bit too far away. I think there wouldn't be much we can do, especially if we're adding cabinets. So we felt that we should kind of leave it as is, and turn it into possibly a pantry, or maybe even just leave it as a laundry room. So I don't know. What do you guys think? And back to the kitchen. So that wall where the stove is, that's the wall that separates the living room and the kitchen. That's the wall I mentioned that we'll be knocking down, and just to kind of really open the space up. That's the whole idea of it. So, yeah, the cabinets are a little outdated too, so we'll be replacing those. And now moving on to the garage.
I know it kind of looks a little bit ghetto that we wrote on the walls with spray paint, but it just helps us know what exactly we're going to do so we don't make any mistakes and we're all on the same page. Here, we're going to replace all the drywall throughout the entire garage.
Sorry.
Were you laughing at me?
Yeah.
He's a crazy man.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, that is the entire house. I guess the one space I didn't do, wait, did I do the backyard?
Yeah, we did it.
Oh yeah, we did. Okay. So
He started
we're
that.
gonna get started on demo. I just wanted to show you what the house looks like before. So this is the official before video. And hopefully we'll be documenting the process throughout. And then eventually you'll get to see the after. So let's see what these hooligans can do. So, to be continued.